He could be the next president. He could be the next president. Doesn't it sit after a night? Doesn't it sit after a night? Sometimes it wasn't hate. Sometimes it wasn't hate. Our grandmother is a sports reporter. Our grandmother is a sports reporter. It is important to use new words to improve your English. It is important to use new words to improve your English. I can't wait until dawn. I can't wait until dawn. We will celebrate our anniversary in a fancy restaurant. We will celebrate our anniversary in a fancy restaurant. He learned to play the guitar. He learned to play the guitar. Your relatives were barbers. Your relatives were barbers. He plays the guitar very well. He plays the guitar very well. I can't guarantee next year. I can't guarantee next year. I'm going on vacation in June. I'm going on vacation in June. Let me wait. Let me wait. Are his brothers postmen? Are his brothers postmen? He had already left the party when I arrived. He had already left the party when I arrived. Features can be scary. Features can be scary. Is there anything I should do before the surgery? Is there anything I should do before the surgery? His nephew was a rider. His nephew was a rider. The house they bought is near the beach. The house they bought is near the beach. Are they starting a war? Are they starting a war? Do you mind if I join you? Do you mind if I join you? Could he remember? Could he remember? Can a woman become a cop after one day? Can a woman become a cop after one day? If it's hot, drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. If it's hot, drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. This is concern. This is concern. They were hiking in the mountains during their vacation. They were hiking in the mountains during their vacation. The injured person was taken to the hospital. The injured person was taken to the hospital. Insufficient rainfall caused drought. Insufficient rainfall caused drought. You look divine. You look divine. Shouldn't it be cold after 5 weeks? Shouldn't it be cold after 5 weeks? I just want them to like you. I just want them to like you. He listens to music while studying. He listens to music while studying. Both options have their pros and cons. Both options have their pros and cons. I will go to the doctor for control and treatment. I will go to the doctor for control and treatment. Wouldn't it be an oncologist every day? Wouldn't it be an oncologist every day? The defense attorney argued that his client did not commit a crime. The defense attorney argued that his client did not commit a crime. We had a meeting and after that we went out for lunch. We had a meeting and after that we went out for lunch. Was her sister a farmer? Was her sister a farmer? Work together. Work together. They watch the news every morning. They watch the news every morning. I will be taking a day off from work in July. I will be taking a day off from work in July. She likes to cook Italian food for her friends. She likes to cook Italian food for her friends. I will also work. I will also work. He will have learned to surf next summer. He will have learned to surf next summer. The rain is drizzling. The rain is drizzling. Can it block? Can it block? I'm flying to New York next month. I'm flying to New York next month. You are adapting. You are adapting. All tickets for the concert are sold out. All tickets for the concert are sold out. Children are playing in the park. Children are playing in the park. We will not plan for 10 years. We will not plan for 10 years. Tonsil. Tonsil. We are planning a trip to Europe next year. We are planning a trip to Europe next year. Can you babysit every year? Can you babysit every year? They are gardeners. They are gardeners. I'm meeting my friends for lunch. I'm meeting my friends for lunch. Whose is this room? Whose is this room? That's all the conditions. That's all the conditions. His parents were scavengers. His parents were scavengers. We did not exercise in the afternoon. We did not exercise in the afternoon. Turn off your phone when the movie starts. Turn off your phone when the movie starts. International organizations are important to global trade. International organizations are important to global trade. I wish I could turn back time and change my mind. I wish I could turn back time and change my mind. She wishes to have had the opportunity to study abroad. She wishes to have had the opportunity to study abroad. I arrive home at 3. I arrive home at 3. We wouldn't be arrested every week. We wouldn't be arrested every week. Today is their anniversary. Today is their anniversary. Then we can't fly. Then we can't fly. Gray is often seen as a depressing color. Gray is often seen as a depressing color. Aware of the situation. Aware of the situation. Jenny works in the garden. Jenny works in the garden. I can't believe the news I just heard. I can't believe the news I just heard. What did you buy? What did you buy? Can I get a magazine to read? Can I get a magazine to read? Burn. Burn. The teacher is explaining the lesson to the students. The teacher is explaining the lesson to the students. What do you know about Turkey? What do you know about Turkey? See you before lunch. See you before lunch. What's in your hand? What's in your hand? I'm feeling nauseous. I'm feeling nauseous. They had been searching for their lost dog for weeks and were thrilled when they found it. They had been searching for their lost dog for weeks and were thrilled when they found it. They told me, we are planning a trip. They told me, we are planning a trip. Are there children assistants? Are there children assistants? Should I fire the warrior at dusk? Should I fire the warrior at dusk? I've finished my homework. I've finished my homework. I do not exclude. I do not exclude. Did our grandfather draw? Did our grandfather draw? I'm not a crown, I'm just curious. I'm not a crown, I'm just curious. This necklace is worthless. This necklace is worthless. Shall I push it now? Shall I push it now? What should these values be? What should these values be? I want to say, he will start a new relationship. He will start a new relationship. English will be spoken all over the world. English will be spoken all over the world. It should have been after 5 nights. It should have been after 5 nights. Hey Susanna, come downstairs. Hey Susanna, come downstairs. If it's not dry, I'll go out. If it's not dry, I'll go out. I am trying to help you. I am trying to help you. It gets longer every year. It gets longer every year. Should he try? Should he try? Behind you. Behind you. The doctor will need to examine you before prescribing the medicine. The doctor will need to examine you before prescribing the medicine. He said he will buy a new car. He said he will buy a new car. Yes, it will work Wednesday. Yes, it will work Wednesday. You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't we mean the sunset? Don't we mean the sunset? This will not be necessary. This will not be necessary. Should continue. Should continue. Do you sell fresh poultry and meat? Do you sell fresh poultry and meat? Read the article once. Do you or your partner do any of the things in this article when the article suggests? Read the article once. Do you or your partner do any of the things in this article when the article suggests? Have you seen a doctor lately? Have you seen a doctor lately? I'll finish cooking dinner soon. I'll finish cooking dinner soon. How to teach English as a first language. How to teach English as a first language. We often visit museums when we travel. We often visit museums when we travel. His grandfather was the CEO. His grandfather was the CEO. I go to school by car. I go to school by car. You have no idea. You have no idea. They visited a museum over the weekend. They visited a museum over the weekend. You may not be able to suppress it at noon. You may not be able to suppress it at noon. I'm not feeling well, he told us. I'm not feeling well, he told us. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. You're going to the gym later today. You're going to the gym later today. He won't go to the party if he's not feeling well. He won't go to the party if he's not feeling well. I think it's best to come home with us. I think it's best to come home with us. They ate dinner. They ate dinner. It's 8:15. It's 8:15. They can open their own YouTube channel. They can open their own YouTube channel. The team have to leave for another meeting. The team have to leave for another meeting. Can he use the afternoon? Can he use the afternoon? We decided to go on vacation together. We decided to go on vacation together. You right. You right. Were your parents florists? Were your parents florists? The decision was influenced by the manager. The decision was influenced by the manager. They should limit after one night. They should limit after one night. Basically, many businesses had to close as a result of the pandemic. Many businesses had to close as a result of the pandemic. We had the malfunctioning TV repaired by a technician. We had the malfunctioning TV repaired by a technician. Weren't we decorators 3 centuries ago? Weren't we decorators 3 centuries ago? The party was organized by my friends. The party was organized by my friends. We should suggest the afternoon. We should suggest the afternoon. Night. Night. Brown is the color of dirt. Brown is the color of dirt. We should have bought the tickets in advance. We should have bought the tickets in advance. I will be living. I will be living. Shouldn't it stop 10 years? Shouldn't it stop 10 years? John, shall we go to the canteen and have something to eat? John, shall we go to the canteen and have something to eat? He didn't work on his presentation, so he wasn't prepared. He didn't work on his presentation, so he wasn't prepared. Understanding. Understanding. Can you call often? Can you call often? Annoying. Annoying.